Good day, parents and students of Africa Community School. You're welcome to this online video on how to activate your Gsuit account and how to utilize and operate on this Gsuit platform that the school has provided for you. In this brief tutorial, I'll be guiding you through the steps that you need to start using your Gsuit account for your educational transaction with the school. First and foremost, you must understand what a Gsuit account is all about. Gsuit for Education is a platform provided by Google for schools to use in educational practice. And with this comes with different privileges for schools to use. One of the privileges that a school gets when they sign up for a Gsuit account is the privilege to create an account for all their users. Once you get a Gsuit account, it also gives you the privilege of using their applications for your business or your educational need. So that being said, so the first thing you're going to be doing here now is for we to activate our Gsuit account. Now, the Gsuit account given to you has a password. So with the password, you may not need to do too much changes. It's just automatic. You just enter it and then it opens for you. But in some cases, you may be asked to enter to change it to what you want. But it is the decision of the school to give you a password that just gives you straight access into your Gsuit account. So having said that, let's start. All right, the first thing you have to take note of is this environment should be a familiar environment for you. On your phones and your laptop, your tablets, you should be able to do this as well. Now, take note of this environment. You see there's a Gsuit account here. Then there's a Google account here. There's a Google app here. And then there is Gmail. These are virtually the three things you'll be using. The images, you may not use that all the time. Now, on the Gsuit account, you start with this. The Gsuit account, you see all the accounts. I mean, the Google account, you see all the account here. Both the Google account and all the Gmail account. Now, the Google account that we have, the Gsuit account we have is one that goes with aicabuja.com. Now, when you come here, you scroll down. If to sign in, you are going to add your own account. We'll be using this Lisa Abbey as a demo account. But if your account is not here, you click on this, and when you click on it, what it will show you is this environment for you to enter the Gsuit account given to you, the one with the aicabuja.com. But in this case now, we're using this lisaabiabuja.com as a demo account. Then you click next. When you click on next, it will ask you for the password. So you enter the password. And remember, our password goes with something like this. Lisa at 2023 could be your name and your 2023. Okay, this is a demo. That's why I'm opening it up to you. Then you click next, a demo account. Then it will take you into your Google app. This is a Google browser. This Google browser belongs to you and belongs to this account. Other apps that belong to this account, you access them by clicking on the Google app here. Once you click them here, you're going to be seeing the different app. But the app we'll be using here now is Classroom. At some other time, your exam will use Google Form and the rest. But the one we're using here is Classroom and then also Google Meet, Google Form, and several others. So, but we go with the Classroom now. That's the major one we use for our online class activity, teaching and learning activity. When you click on this Google Classroom, what you do next is this. You come, it will take you to the Classroom. Now, on the Classroom here, this account already has some other classes, has joined some classes. And that's why you see some classes here. But since you have not joined an account, it's going to be giving you a blank environment. So all you have to do is to press this plus to join. Okay, you click plus to join. When you click this plus, it will give you a place for you to enter a class code. So once you enter the class code, this join here will become active. You click on this join to join the class. And once you click on the join to join the class, please take note, you enter the class code here. Usually the class code what is in, you see it in small letter like that. Okay? So you click join. Once you click join, what it will give you, it will take you to a class like this. Okay. So once it brings you to a class like this, what are the things you're going to learn here? Understand the environment first. The first thing you have to take note of is there's a stream. The stream is for chatting. It's for chatting, like you can see here. You click announce something to your class. Once your teacher speaks to you, you relate, you respond back here, or you speak to the class, you can respond back here by typing something here. Once you type, then you go ahead and then what you can type and do whatever. Then you go and post like this. You see, you can post. You can upload your file. If you have an assignment, you can upload your file through this place. Okay, you can watch a video. If there's a video and some other things, you can relate. You send something to your teacher. Your teacher asks you to send a video. You can send a video to your teacher or whatever. Okay, so those are things you can do here. If you say hi, you send it post. You send it and then give the time and give a place for you to add your comment. So here you can comment and send it to your teacher. So this is more or less like a chat platform. Then the next place is this classwork. Under the classwork, here you see every work that your teacher has given to you. So if your teacher has given to you, see it here, you can click on the work to view the work and to reply the teacher as well. Then under people, you're going to see all the people that are in the class, the teachers and then the students. But in this case, there are no students in this class. So these are the three environments that we have here. First one is stream for online chatting. The second one is classwork for work that your teacher has posted, assignment and all of that. Then the third one is people. Take note, to send back, to respond back to your teacher, you click here and then you can add whatever you want to. If you want to send an assignment, you can click on this at the top here and then you see a place to upload. When you click on upload file, it will take you to your drive where you see anything that is in your computer. You look at it, wherever you have saved your work, if you have done your work on Microsoft Word, you have snapped a picture, you have put in your computer, you can come here and look for it. If it is a picture you want to send to your teacher, you can come here and look for the picture and give to your teacher. If it is a video you want to send to your teacher, you can come here, look for the video and upload. When you open it, it will bring it to your teacher. If it is work on document, you come here and then you copy it, you see, select it and open. So it will upload it here to the classroom. Okay, you see it has uploaded it. If you scroll up, you see it has uploaded. If it is a video, your teacher has to take a video of a cultural day activity and upload. You can do that and send. If it is a file, whatever it is, you can do that and send. Then you post here to your teacher. So that is how to respond back to your teacher. Then the next one now is how can you go into a live streaming with your teacher? How do you go into a live streaming with your teacher? To go into a live streaming with your teacher is going to open a place. It's going to open the video for you to click, a link for you to click. Now, to do that now, I have to go and behave like your teacher. So I'll do that quickly now. I'll go to a class and then, open the link to this particular class I'm coming from so that you can see how that is being done. So I'll go to the class as a teacher. Okay, so I'm going to the class of the teacher to open the teaching environment so that you can be able to see what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So as the teacher of this class, I come to this place. Okay. I ask to make this visible and I save it. All right. Now, this is the class of your teacher. Your teacher has opened the video. So in your own class, now I'm back to the class. I'm back to this class. I'm being back to this class when I, reload it, refresh it. I should be able to see the link. All right. You see, there is the link here because I reloaded it. See, the link is here for me to join. Because your teacher has opened the video, you can now see. If your teacher did not open, you will not see it. So with this, I can join a live streaming video activity with your teacher. So the Google Classroom gives you the platform for you to do offline and online. Real time and online class. whether is a kind of a synchronous communication or asynchronous communication, meaning that what sometimes you can be in a video conferencing. That's a synchronous video conferencing with your teacher. You'll be seeing your teacher real live stream. So to join, you click join. Once you click join, it will take you to the video environment so you can see your teacher. But take note, your teacher must have communicated to you the time of that particular video. So once the teacher communicates to you or the school communicates to you, or there's a timetable, then you can now go ahead with that. So I click on join to join, still waiting for host. All right, it's waiting for the host. Now, this is the host. Okay, I click on join as a host to take you to this environment. So in this environment, then I will join now. So I need to be in the class. So I'm joining the teacher. So here, I'm here also as a student. Can you see that? Hello. So this is what is happening. So on this place, you can watch, you can put the video off. You can put the video off. Okay. So those are things you can carry out here. All right. So I'm putting the video off and on. Then also your teacher will present the things, you can raise up your hand, then you can, there are more options here. You come here, okay, don't bother about this. But the major thing you do here is to put on your mic and then to put off your video at when your teacher is asking you to do that. Then you can also send a reaction. You can also chat with your teacher. You come to this place, you see the place you show everyone, look at the chat with everyone, click on chat to send a chat message. Just like if you are on Zoom, you can come here and discuss with your teacher. So those are the things you can really do on your Google Meet. This Google Meet integrated with your classroom. Okay, so I hope that with this video, you've gotten a good and a perfect understanding of how the Google Classroom works. So your teacher can give you a time in which he or she want to meet you. Once the teacher give you time, the teacher will put on the video. Because this Gsuit, everything is in one class. So you can be real time in class, or your teacher may not be in class. Just like what happened, the teacher may give you an assignment, you just go and use chat to communicate. Or you can see the teacher while the teacher is talking with you. So these are things that can happen in a real time. And to respond to your teacher, I say you click on this and do that. Sometimes you can go to the classwork and respond. It will give you a place to turn in your assignment. So those are the privilege you stand to get when you use our Gsuit account. I hope this video has given you a good enough understanding on how the Gsuit platform works. If you have any other question, you can always relate with me. I am Solomon Joseph, the ICT instructor of Africa Community School. Thank you and stay blessed.